Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making beaded dangles, and I've already made a few, but I thought I'd just turn the camera on and take you along with me to show you how I design the beads and why I do them, the way that I do. Now all I've got to do here is add my bulb pin with a few beads on it, and then these will be finished, but that's one that I made. This is one. I wish you could see them dangling like this, but you can't really see them when I do them that way. Just a cute little something on the end, a little flower bead cap. This one's the beautiful stone there. See that stone? Love that. Here's one that has a little dangle. Well, they all have little dangles. I love these little bitty flat things right here. So that's going to be a set of 5. I'm going to put that in my Etsy shop, package it up real nice and make it pretty. So then I thought, well, let's make some turquoise ones. So I started here. This is the first one that I've got done. So I'm going to do a set of turquoise. So let's do. Now you can do it any way you want to. This is just how I do it. I usually start with the dangle. So I'm going to find something that I want to be my dangle, and I think I like that piece of turquoise right there. And then I just take a head pin, and usually I don't just put a head pin in there by itself. Number one, the holes sometimes are too big. See, that one would go straight through. But I just like it to have a little something on the bottom there just to kind of get it started. So I'm going to take one of these little tiny turquoisey beads, and this is just I just poured out some stuff here, some bead caps and things. I'm going to take a bead cap, a little bitty bead cap. I'm going to put it on the bottom of that, and maybe another one on top of that, and maybe one more of those little bitty guys to kind of finish it off. So this will be my dangle for this particular one. Oh, and I got to show you these pliers that I bought. I am loving these right here. These guys are fabulous. I found this on Amazon, and I'm not affiliated in any way, but I just had to share these with you. They're called Xurons. The model is 488 round nose pliers if you want a pair of these. What I like about them so much is they have, from here down to the tip is a rough finish. Like this is really smooth. This is kind of rough, and it grabs on to those wires and different things, but yet it doesn't scratch. Let me show you the one I've been using. These are also one of my faves. Now this is the one I've been using, and it works great. I love these long, but it's real smooth, which is good. It's good, but it doesn't have the gripping power. I also have these, the step-ups, that makes the 3, well actually there's 6 sizes on here that you can make, but these are, because they're so tiny needle nose, I am really liking these. Okay, so that's enough of that. Let's get started. So I'm going to take this little dangle that we're making, and I'm going to bend that over. Then I'm going to take my wire cutters, and I'm going to cut that, and then take my new favorite and just bring it back and make our little loop up here. And if it's not exactly where you want it, then you want a pair of pliers that has the little teeth inside. Can you see those little teeth up in there? So that it'll grip. If you don't have the teeth, it'll slip. Like if I tried to straighten that up with these right here, these are really smooth. They're great on the inside when you need them to grab onto something, but they slip. They don't have the teeth. These have the teeth, so I like these. All right, so there's our dangle. So now we're going to take a head pin, eye pin, sorry. This is an eye pin. The other one was a head pin. And I could have put that on there all at one time if I was thinking, but I wasn't thinking, I was talking. All right, I'm going to close that eye pin up. So here's our little dangle. Now, we want to design the other part of it. So I kind of look for a focal bead that I like, and I like that. But, yeah, we could do that. Or we could go No, that's too much. I see I'm looking for something that'll contrast with this. So I don't want to use this. I mean, you could. There's nothing wrong with that. But I like to use contrast. That's the reason I'm doing this, talking about designing the beads, because I want something that has a little contrast. I like that. I like the contrast in color. I like the contrast in shape. Okay, so for a great big bead like this, I think I would want a pretty large bead cap. Let's see, that one might not be too large. Let's look at it and see that it can sit on there. Yeah, that is pretty large. Let's find one just a little bit smaller. I have a little bird right outside my window just talking to me. Okay, now see, this is cute, but I don't necessarily like it. I mean, it's cute, but it's not. I need to get me some more bead caps because I am running low. I have just about used them all. There we go. I like that better. Why? This one was round on a round bead. Again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I like a little more design, a little more contrast. So now I've got a flowered one on a round bead. And then I usually put a topper on there, which can be anything. This is also round onto a round bead, but since I've got that one on the bottom, it's okay. I've got some contrast. All right, so now I want to add something else. I want a different shape. I want a different color. I might use that right there. And I think I'm going to put one of these, oh, I don't know, maybe that one right there. Let's see what that one looks like. Okay, that one looks good, but I don't like that. So this is what I'm talking about. I just go through here until I like it. If I don't like it, then I fix it. I don't like that either. All right, I think I'm going to go with, boy, look at that one. That one's like a rock. That's kind of cute. See, now I like that. I like that. All right, so I'm going to go with that one and then maybe add a daisy spacer and just a little bitty something on top, which could be this. And see, that's round and round, so that's not quite enough contrast for moi. Okay, so I'm going to say that's it. That one's done. But, you know, this is just me. This is just how I do them. You might like all your beads round, or you might like them all oblong, you know, whatever. There really is no right or wrong. It's whatever you want to create. Just have fun with it. But I just like to share my method, and hopefully it'll inspire you to go and give it a try. It's so much fun to make these. I can make them all the live long day. All right, so there's two. Okay, now let's do another one. So what's the dangle going to be? What do we want to dangle this time? Look at this guy. That's a frosted bead. I like frosted. I don't know why, but I do. So he's going to be my dangle. So there's my head pin. And again, I want a little something on the bottom. Now I'm choosing this color. I had two colors here to choose from, but see, that light almost blends with the bead. So I'm going to go with the dark color. I'm going to add a bead cap, the bead, and a bead cap. So here's what we've got so far. Add one more dark color on there, and there's a nice dangle. All right. So we're going to just take our pliers, fold that over. If you don't know how to do this part, I've got quite a few videos on how to do your, and I am not a professional. If you're a professional, then please be kind, because I'm sure I don't do this the way the pros do. I just do it to make me happy. So, all right, there's a cute little dangle, likey. Now we're going to hang him from something. I'm going to think I'm going to add some more color in here. Not that color. This color, browns look really good with turquoise. So I might add this color into here, but this, see, that's the same shape. See what I'm talking about? So I'm going to look for something a little bit different shape. Oh, this is good. All right, again, I could have went ahead and put my eye pin on right then, but as usual, I forgot again. So I'm just going to open my little eye pin. I'm going to put him on right there. And sometimes I add things to the eye pin, the little dangle, just for fun, like a little jump ring. Why not? Maybe a little, a little daisy spacer in kind of a copper color. See this guy right here? Little daisy. Let's see if I can get him on there. I think that's going to be too small for that, so we'll do that next time. All right, I'm going to add this right in here. Close this eye pin up. Now see, I started to grab that and tighten that up, but I'm telling you, it'll slip off. It'll do it. I've done it too many times. So I switched to these that have the little teeth on there. All right, make that close. All right, so there's our dongly. Oh, and I pulled these because I thought this would be fun to use. These little boogers, well, if you get the right side, these little boogers are so cute. Rondelles with crystals. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's use one of those in here. And I also put these little round ones in here. They're little round antique bronze. I might use one of those too. All right, so should we use this big fried marble, they call them? Boiled marble, whatever. I didn't make it. I bought this, but we might try to use that since it is a big honking bead. All right, can we use, oh, I need something on the bottom. Let's have a little, what's it gonna be? Let's try this one. Maybe you come to mama. Put this on here and find the hole. Ooh, that's not, look at that. Is that nice? Can you see that? Focus, focus, focus. There we go. It's a little big, but I don't care. I still like it. I still like it. We could go this. Oh, look at that. Is that funny? That's so cute. Looks like a hat. All right, and then it needs a topper. So I didn't get the brown in there, and now now it won't. What if I put the brown one? No, no, heavens no. Let's don't do that. All right, maybe just this guy then. No. So you see, it's just a little process. You just keep playing until you find something that works for you. When I like it, I'll go, that's it. And that might be it right there. All right, all I need to do is put a lid on top. This time we might go with a daisy. Okay, now I got just enough room to make a little loop up here. Almost cut that one, went too short with it, but it is just right. I didn't have to trim it off or nothing. All right, so there's that one. So there's 3 for this little turquoisey collection. Now, I bought these little, it's just a little strand of these little charms, and I want to use one. Turquoise goes with beachy things so much to me, in my opinion. So find the opening of that little jump ring, and I'm going to take this bead, this, you know what it is, charm. Take the charm. Now I'm going to add one of these welded rings on there, and because I've got a big jump ring to play with now. So maybe a welded ring and a, that's too large. I was going to say a daisy spacer, but that's a big one. There's a little one. Let's use that little one, and I'll show you what that's going to look like. All right, so we're going to close our ring. And sometimes I just take and just smash those 2 ends to make sure it closed really good. All right, so what we have on this one is our little starfish charm and just some little danglies behind him, just for fun, no other reason. All right, so there's our dangle. Oh, look at that. Is that cool? I don't even know if that's a rock or acrylic. I'm not sure, but I think it's acrylic, but it's really a pretty bead. And it reminds me of the sand at the beach. So, boys and girls, we're going to do this guy. He's going to be our focal point. So he is big. So I'm going to need some big bead caps. I wonder if I can get that on there. I'm going to try to get it on there. All right, so I'm going to take a big bead cap and this big honking bead. Ooh, I like-y. Now that's a little big, but these guys will squeeze. These kind of bead caps, you can actually form them. These guys right here, you can form them, shape them into the shape of the bead. So that's all I did there. Can you see how it's kind of overlapping the bead a little bit? So I'm just going to smash it down. Simple. Oh my gosh. All right, this is my fave so far. Out of all these, I am liking this one. Now, I want some little contrast on top, maybe that darker, and that would be a negatory. Maybe that one. That's not bad. Do y'all have as much fun as I do? I have so much fun creating. I love to create. I love to make stuff. I love to design it. Every dangle is something totally new. There's not another one like it in the world. I like that. That's fun. Okay, we're going to have to hold up right there. And I'm going to twist this wire around. I like them pliers. I'm telling you right now. They weren't cheap. They were about $18, I believe. But I am liking. That's my favorite. I like this. Very, very. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we didn't use the rondelle. So let's use the rondelle on the next one. What shall our dangly be? Okay, what do you think? I went and looked in my stash and I found this. This is cool. That is a neat bead. Neat, neat. All right, so I'm going to take this bead and I'm going to put a little bitty something on the bottom, and then I'm going to put, I wished I had a large, that's just what I wanted, a large daisy. And then we're going to go through that hole, and see, that just dressed up the bottom of that bead. Now on the top of the bead, another large daisy would be great, but somebody is running low on her daisies. So let's try this little flower. That's so cute. All right, now let's try and see what the rondelle looks like on top of the flower bead. And what color turquoise shall we use? What color, what shape? What is something totally different that makes a good contrast? And no, you are not it. Ooh, this one might be a good one. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty nice right there, but it doesn't say wow. That's pretty good. Okay, what if we, and this is how I do, I talk to myself. The whole time I'm creating, I'm like, ooh, what if I do this? Ooh, what if I do that? Let me try this. It's a good thing nobody's here with me. But now y'all are here with me, so now you know my secret. All right, and I'm going to put a lid on top of him. Let's give him this little lid right here. And then I need one more itty bitty. Oh, that's so cute. Now I like that as it is. It's not really it's not a dangle. You know, I was going to let this be the dangle. But dadgum, that's too cute. That's too cute just like it is. I'm going to leave it just like that. All right, so that will give me another set of 5. So the next thing I have to do is photograph all of these and get them in my Etsy shop. It's about time I got some new dangles in there too. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Dangles are a great seller. So there's 5 that goes in that set. All right, let's see. Now I want to do some black. These are some beads I pulled out of my stash in black. So I'm going to do that next. Okay, so here's some things I pulled out. Here's some blacks and some crystals and some of this milk glass. I love, love, love. I don't know why I love that. So to keep this video short, I'm going to go ahead and put these together, then I'll come back and show you what I did. I do want to show you one thing right here. This is the dangle that I'm creating. See how big that hole is and how that pin moves around in there? So according to how the dangle's hanging, that's going to be moving around. So what I do to fix that is I'm going to stop that hole up with something. If that fits it. Yeah, see, that'll stop it. So just taking just any little tiny bead, something small, and just stop that hole up on each side so that as long as your bead cap will still fit over it. Now my bead cap won't fit over that. See, there's a little gap. So I'm going to have to get a smaller bead. So what I'm ended up doing, I couldn't find anything that would fit the right size except for these seed beads. So what I did, since the seed bead goes in the hole, I just put enough seed beads to fill it up all the way to the top so that it won't move around. Maybe one more. See there? Now it's tight. Now it's not wiggling. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and finish these. Okay, so I've got these 5 finished, and I'll show them to you real quick. Like I said, I do still have to put bulb pins on the top to dangle them from. And so I have a set of 5 in black and white and crystal. And there they are. And these will be in my Etsy shop. All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.